So the dogs are 20. There is.
You said you had just a few. I think you're lying.
That is only a few. It's only one batch.
Oh my gosh, you've got like a million babies here. They're microscopic. I'm not going to be able to see them with this camera.
There's a couple big ones, but I won't be able to pick them out.
Found the froggies.
All of us have done this morning.
Good for stress relief. You can just hold a frog in your hand and squish it.
So it's almost more work to do that than it is to make.
So these 4, I actually have the dates on them. They're 2. Yeah. This one and this one I hatched out. Yeah. September 27th of 20. So these 2 actually have 2 siblings. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually like tall.
Oh, that table got busy.
My thought process.
Oh, she got some terrariums.
So I bought
That is legitimate. These are a very rare cactus. I've been growing them in a front window for a few years, but refused to sell them because I'm mad. But Eric has them, they sell them. So, that's one. You got some plants.
Around it, so there is an entire point that's formed within those.
What is this, a bunch of used needles?
Matt! No! Gosh, they're baby spiders. Baby spiders. I like your signs. She's got cute little drawings on each one.
I tried. It was last minute stuff. I didn't spend too much time on it.
Look, look, Sam is overlooking everything.
Staring down some of the bottom stuff early.
He probably wants to eat some of these plants. Yeah, he sees green. He's like, food.
Oh, and encrusted, cheaper than tie-dye. Everything back here should be cheaper than tie-dye.
The flower has a tail. I guess it's to help it hold on, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to look that up. What does the tail on the butterwort flower do? Yeah. What are these?
It's just like moss. Little bits of moss because they have to stay wet all the time. So I get like there's some on there.
But they're doing their job. Look.
Oh yeah,
look.
no,
They're catching
all
fruit
kind of
flies
fruit
and
flies in the
gnats.
house.
Yes.
So they can go catch fruit flies at someone else's house.
Yeah. Sam's like, I'll help catch any flies I see. But they gotta be bigger than that, or else it's not worth a snack.
Lazy. He missed a cricket earlier and didn't want to get up to chase it.
That's our beardies. They're lazy. Yep.
They're so soft.
They are soft. You didn't get to touch one when she brought one in?
Every time I had to like move one, I would like squish it, like set it down. Squish it, set it down.
And those cute little button eyes. Squish. They're very soft. It's like a wool. To get one of Eric's cacti.
A wonderful penis cactus.
Yep. Chelsea, you were right. The one with the flowers sold first.
Flowers. I'm like, I want that one first. I just know.
The rest of them will flower. It just takes a little time. Like this one.
Some of them have flowered previously.
I'm trying to see if I can see any with any buds coming up. I don't see any.
It usually comes out of nowhere. It'll be like perfectly normal, and then all of a sudden one day there's just starting flowers.
Landon, you know you want a frog.
Well, they're stuffed.
I said a stuffed frog. Now you can have one. No, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Sorry. Uh-oh. Is Stella here to pick up her frog? You're officially taller than your mom. Oh my, you're gonna be tall. Jeez. I was wrong. I thought a tie-dyed frog would sell first. I was wrong. It was one of the green frogs that sold first. Bill's selling some of his ammonite. That's really cool stuff. That's my favorite thing on the table. Ooh, and he sold off one of the cool fossils. Good choices.
Should be able to.
Okay, I was right. A tie-dyed frog did sell along with a green frog. So that counts. That counts. Oh, you got it. Oh. Look who wandered in. It's Tanner. Oh, is he? He's like, I'm bigger than his hand. There.
Oh, wait, in case he jumped, okay. You're okay. You're doing great. What do you think?
Is he soft?
Is it cool? Yeah.
Yeah, he's soft. She got a blue one. It matches your Crocs. It matches your shoes. It's a tie-dyed one, but I was wrong. She wants that one. That's a cool color though. Yeah. She uses fleece. The fleece material. That's so cool.
Is there a pink one for my
Oh, I bet she can make one. She said she had purple fleece, but didn't make a purple one for me.
Your bags up first.
That's good. Bill's selling big stuff and he needs bags. No, he's swiping bags. Getting busy now. I see eggs.
Yeah.
You're,
Get them incubated. That was on the first one.
oh, that's awesome. Is it your bearded dragon?
Yeah, she had 23. Or she had 24.
Awesome.
23 fertile though. They're all
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Here's what I like. This is my purple gemstones. Oh, so pretty. I love
Heather likes purple? No way.
Of course I like purple. Purple is my color.
Purple lepidolite.
It's not purple enough. This is purple. I'm in charge of guarding Bill's table while he goes potty. At least I know what these are. These are ammonite. Those are all bugs, beetles, shark teeth, fish fossils. I think I'm good. Oh my gosh. Oh, her crested gecko found its new home. Any prospective names?
Not yet.
Oh boy. Yeah, you gotta spend time with him before that. Yep.
Started Mills Bracken into World of Warcraft dragons, so we're trying to keep in that theme. So we're trying to
Ooh, World of Warcraft.
Okay, perfect. And then that ripashi just was made at like 4 o'clock. Okay, so you are all good.
And then what flavors?
I do the watermelon Pangea. I do the aggressive breeding Pangea. I do the normal crested gecko diet, and then I also do the grubs and fruit. We are on medium packets.
Medium. Okay.
I like to keep them chunky.
All right, I'm in charge of another table. While they take a potty break, Miss Autumn's table. She sold her crested gecko. Now she has lots and lots of room. Hi, look, it's Mini Eric.
Can you wave at me?
Hi, 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 hi. He's Mini Eric, but he's a lot more hair. Well, on his head anyway. This brave person is taking home 5 spiders.
Yeah. The worth of having the spiders is worth the fight.
Exactly.
They're little, they're not going to hurt anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're
That's what I said about the dog.
they're non-medically significant, so they're false
Yeah.
factor.
Yeah. They're just fun to look at. And then you throw food in there. Someone's going to be cool like Annika and wear a necklace. Yeah. Chelsea has noticed something about one for butterboards.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize it when I packed it up, but it's starting to split, so it gets these kind of two centers.
Yeah, there's
And it
one
just-
center over there.
It just branches off.
Yeah, it's got two centers, one on the left and one on the right.
So they'll just keep making little clusters.
That's how it's gonna reproduce itself.
Yep, and just split them off and repot them.
Yeah. So you get two for the price of one with this one.
Yeah, right? That one's splitting off.
Yeah. Annika got something. Whoa! You got the big shiny one and a little mushroom.
But yeah, this is fantastic.
It's very glittery.
And then there's this one with the
Had to get it.